All right, guys. So Hugh Freeze happens to be letting go of Scottie Montgomery. He also happens to be letting go of Ron Roberts. So now Auburn's going to have two new play callers for the following year. And I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where they go. I'm not really sure what the heck is going on with Auburn and Hugh Freeze. There's no staff continuity. Ron Roberts, though, is in his 60s, so he's a little bit of an older defensive coordinator. Hugh Freeze needs to, I think, maybe get Tosh Lapoy or somebody that can run the defense, be a little bit younger, be there about 3 to 4 years. Maybe even Austin Armstrong from Florida can ironically replace Ron Roberts. I'm curious to see where Auburn's going to go in the search for a defensive coordinator. You maybe have to go back to his years at Ole Miss. Scottie Montgomery, I'm not going to miss that much either. I mean, this offense with Peyton Ford, and even in the bowl game, was really terrible. I'm surprised. Listen, Peyton Ford's going to have a short leash next year. You got Walker White. You even got the kid that played at Lipscomb that's also on the roster there at quarterback. I think Brown. So, it's going to be, an interesting season. Auburn's got to get it going with their, freshman wide receivers. And I think Peyton's a good kind of bridge quarterback. And then Hugh Freeze can dial up plays and, maybe even Bo Wallace. I think Bo Wallace, could maybe be a quarterback coach. Bo Wallace was a quarterback under Hugh Freeze. Bo Wallace is in Mississippi as a junior college coach. Maybe that is a possibility. So, it's going to have to remain to be seen what happens, with Coach, with Auburn right now, as just a ton of turmoil at Auburn in terms of their coaching staff, tons of coordinators leaving out the door. What's going to happen? What kind of defensive coaches are going to want to come to Auburn? Probably a lot. You can even look at a Joe Rossi. You can look maybe at Rutgers, who plays good defense. You can look at Phil Parker in Iowa. I mean, Auburn's an attractive spot, and you can look all over the country. You can even look at Virginia Tech, or you can look at any ACC job, and you could probably hire a DC from an ACC job, one that you respect. So look at SMU, look at a lot of different places, and see what you can do. I want to go young, though. I don't want to go older like Ron Roberts. I want to go young. I'm not talking about Zach Alley young either, 30 years old. I want to go maybe 38 to 43 years old, somebody that'll stick around, at least a couple of years. Maybe somebody with a little head coaching experience, like a Justin Wilcox would have been perfect. Somebody who could be rock solid, somebody who can recruit the SEC, someone who will get nasty D-line play. And it's a really, really good job, though. I mean, Auburn's recruiting at a nice level right now, so I think the DC should be interesting, and then Hugh's just going to call the plays, so I kind of like it.